Luton candidate for the Luton South, represent the United Kingdom Independence Party, a local man, lives in Farley Hill, and I've lived here for about 20 years.
Are you looking forward to this evening?
Oh, very much so, yes.
My name's Nigel Huddleston and I'm the Conservative parliamentary candidate for Luton South in the next election, and I'm looking forward to this evening.
So Transition Luton is actually, you'll have seen the heading everywhere, creating a vibrant, resilient and low carbon Luton. So we're not about a group of people who are saying, stop doing everything, but it's about how can we find some really great ways of doing things in a better way, where we can have more fun, but also look after the earth more, get to know our neighbours better, and create that resilient Luton.
I believe in the power of politics to make a difference in a way that only politics can make. And that's the important point. The kind of action that we'll have to take to avoid catastrophic climate change, to mitigate the effects on the poorest people in the poorest parts of the world, cannot simply be left to the markets. Individuals can make a difference, but the change we require is truly collective. This year I'll meet my 10-10 commitment by switching to renewable energy and by growing more of what we eat. I say that, but actually my wife Lucy is the one that grows it on an allotment. In my defence, I do eat what she grows.
I see opportunities to deal with climate change if you believe it's a problem, and to improve life for many people and get local people taking charge of our town, even if you don't believe in it. I'd like to start by improving the look of the town. A guy called George couldn't be here tonight. He's an ex-Vauxhall worker. Said, what are they doing with the old site? Why can't we turn that into allotments, for example, at a time there's a waiting list for allotments? There are lots of derelict spaces in Luton. Why aren't we literally making it greener? It's a small step, but it starts to put the power in our hands, and I think it does other things like building community.
Because what I want is Luton to become as vibrant a town as I know you are. Because the greatest single source of energy in Luton is coming from Lutonians.
As many of you know, I've been running a campaign for the last 3 years to try and make sure that we don't build on the green belt around Luton, when we've got brownfield sites, as the people have mentioned, just across the road. I haven't just jumped onto the green credentials recently. I've been campaigning about the green belt, I've been complaining about air point noise, and I've been supporting a campaign to make sure we've got a conservation area in Luton South. So my message to you is very loud and very clear. Vote blue, go green, vote Conservative.
As I said earlier, the next session of the evening is, we've got about 50 minutes, so as many questions as you want to get off your chest to the candidates. We have a theme tonight which is creating a low, vibrant, low carbon Luton. So if the questions are slightly beyond that and the candidates are willing to answer, I will allow that. But please try and keep to the theme of tonight.
But what I will say about green is food miles. Well, even by the price or whatever, you've got no idea where does the beef come from, where does the meat come from, could it come from across the planet? New Zealand wine, so we have buying as of now as New Zealand wine. Why can't, if you get food miles down, we'll improve the green credentials.
Here's the good bad news. As fuel becomes more expensive and as the tax becomes higher, so food miles will become more expensive.
If you think you can trust the supermarket to deliver ethical, locally produced food, you are having just an absolute laugh. They are motivated by money and nothing else. The only way to force Sainsbury's, Tesco's, Asda and all the other big supermarkets to change is take your business elsewhere. Go and visit some of the smaller traders, your corner shop, and get your local food there.
We haven't been well served by first capital connect, as I think most people will agree. But in a yes/no answer, as it would say, will it take away the franchise from first capital connect? Would you support the renationalisation of the railway? But when rail workers are forced to go on strike to defend their jobs and campaign for safety of the railway, will you support Luton rail workers who will be on strike for the next couple of months?
National Railway was privatised, and we were told that it's going to do a better service. And we all know what that service has delivered. And I think where it is not delivering, it ought to go back into the public hand, and I will support that.
And all your questions, my answer is yes. I also think with local buses, I think at least some of them we should be taken back into local ownership as well. I don't know why it's about making a profit. I think it should be about good local services for local people.
Perhaps. The reason I say that is, for me, the problem is that a mistake was made by Margaret Thatcher and others before her in thinking that the crucial investment had to be roads and cars as against trains. And I think one of the things that I have to believe in climate change is teaching us is that trains are going to be the transport of the future, but we've got to make them safe, comfortable, run on time and reliable.
But if you could all put your hands together and thank the candidates for coming out tonight.
My name is Colin Hall from Transition Luton. I'd just like to reflect a little. We live, I think, in times of crisis, times of danger, but also times of hope. I think that we need serious, deep politics. We need serious, deep politics for Luton, for the UK, and for the planet. So, on behalf of Transition Luton, to all the candidates, we would certainly like to say thank you for giving up your time, but also thank you for giving us your ideas, both practical and inspirational, your serious thinking, and also for giving us hope.